Sean. Have a nice evening.
OK.
Now, it is a major route that you might never have heard of. It's called the East Atlantic Flyway, and every year millions of birds use it to move around the world. Many are heading for the Lincolnshire Wash or the Humber Estuary, and its importance could soon be recognised as a World Heritage Site. Environment correspondent Paul Murphy explains more.
A wading bird called the knot is just one of more than 150 species that visit the East Coast. Birds moving around the world are drawn to the rich, muddy feeding grounds of the Wash and the Humber Estuary. Their route is known as the East Atlantic Flyway.
The flyways are like motorways in the sky. They're like the birds move along them and they stop off at places like the Wash, where they're feeding. These are the service stations and they keep them fueled up through the winter. There's a kind of eat as much as you like buffet for them, so they're happy. Some will move on, some will come back, and there are literally millions of birds passing through these flyways and through the Wash every year.
And this is the East Atlantic Flyway. At this time of year, it is filled with birds heading to feed on the worms and shellfish of the Wash and the Humber. Areas that could soon be joining the Great Barrier Reef and the Taj Mahal as what are known as World Heritage Sites.
The importance of the East Coast for migratory birds has never been in question, but getting global recognition for it could protect habitats like this one for generations to come.
Well, we're absolutely thrilled because it's a recognition that this landscape is world class. It's absolutely amazing. So you've got the Humber all the way down to the Thames, focusing here on the Wash. This is the most important site for water birds in the UK, part of a global network.
Keen bird watchers know about it, but a lot of people don't. You know, people tend to sit and watch telly now a bit too much. You know, it's just nice to get out.
How good is it here?
Oh, it's virtually the best in the country.
This place?
Yeah, it is. It really is a wide variety of birds here. You've got the salt marsh here. You've got all fresh water here. So the birds like to come in and drink here and bathe here.
A final decision on World Heritage status could be years away, but it could bring global attention to this mecca for migrating birds. And that will only strengthen the campaign to protect them. Paul Murphy, BBC Look North at RSPB Frampton, Marsh.
Lovely pictures of the Godwit. Don't forget, something you think we should be putting on the programme, your programme, you know where we are. Drop me an email, give me the details.